Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. My name is Becky. I am known as Albino Moonchild on YT. So, let's get into this reading. Alright, we're going to just jump straight into it. First card out. We have the Hangman in reverse. Pisces, you showed up, kind of, to your own reading. I cannot. We have the Devil right beside it. Justice. Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups. Two of Wands. The World card. Eight of Swords. Alright, Pisces, straight up what I'm seeing is, okay, I'm going to be just jumping around because that's what I do. I jump around. Where's the other? Yeah. Seven of Wands with the Two of Wands tells me that there was an argument. There was a disagreement. Alright. And I feel like this is where we have that Hangman in reverse. There is something that is not being seen, realized, okay? It's like you're not seeing something for what it really is. And with this is why. Alright, so it's like not seeing something, like you're too caught up in the emotions of things, okay? You're caught up in the fear of being lost, trying to figure which way to go, okay? It's like you're in the middle of the road. You don't know what's going on. There's just like this kind of control thing, okay? It's a very Saturn card, so you're learning a Saturnian lesson, and it's not like you're being denied of what you want, okay? It's just you need to, in a sense, shed control, shed something, a perspective even, that isn't even right, okay? So it's like the thing that you imagine is what's been keeping you stuck, okay? I do feel like with Justice and the World here, and with that bottom of the deck having Judgment, things are going to shift and everything's going to become like fair, balanced, because Karma is here. Alright? This is Saturn with Karma, and this is Justice with Karma. So if you're on one side of the scale, well, things have to balance out to go onto the other side of the scale, right? Or to make the scales balanced, level. So I just feel like for a lot of you guys, need to stand your ground. Stand your ground as far as what is it you truly want, desire, okay? So say, for instance, you're in a relationship and things kind of go Sour Patch Kids, right? First they're sour, then they're sweet. So the reason why they're sour is because it's releasing things that no longer serve you, Pisces. So say, for instance, you were in a previous relationship where things were very controlling and you felt out of control. So what you did from then on was to gain control, not realizing that that perception has carried out to a new relationship where it's not needed, where it's not warranted, okay? So you are going through a release right now, and maybe having a conversation with a therapist or having a conversation with a trusted, unbiased person will benefit you. I just feel like with Pisces, there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of words that you want to say, but you're holding back, okay? And in some sense, that's good because you know your own emotions, Pisces. You know how, like, you just, like, some of you, not all of you, but There's that moment where you just need to be by yourself to deal with your own feelings. But the thing is, too, what then? After you've dealt with your feelings, what then? Are you going to move forward and communicate your feelings? And are you going to be received? Are you going to also be receptive to your partner's communication? Okay? Because like I said, I do see love here. I don't see an ending. I do see like things becoming more balanced. Because the only thing that I'm seeing here is like you have fear, but you're standing your ground. So say for instance, like, you know this is the person that you want to be with. You love them to bits and tits, okay? But there is something in your head, and that's why this is reversed, okay? There's something in your head feeding you these lies, feeding you this doubt, feeding you these fears, feeding you this shame, feeding you this blame, feeding you this rejection, feeding you that you're not enough or something to that degree, okay? That's utter bull. You are worthy for what you want. You are valuable, okay? Stand your ground. That's like, ground yourself in that sense of, I know who I am. And if something doesn't feel good, take a gander at that, okay? Take a really deep look as to where this has stemmed from. Has it been because of a past relationship? Is this your perception or is this fact? Basing things on fact, not feelings, okay? That's how I'm seeing this reading. So, once that, once the storm has passed, because this is, again, something you're releasing. We are in the year of the snake, okay? Snakes shed their skin, and not only for one reason. Snakes also shed their skin because there's parasite or disease on that outer skin, so they shed it so they can what? Have fresh, new, clean skin. So this is what you're going through, Pisces. You are shedding your skin, shedding what doesn't serve you, shedding the fears, the worries, the anxieties, the bullshit, okay? That has kept you stuck. I'm not beautiful. I'm not this. I'm not that. Damn right you're not. You're not that. So what? You could sit here and say, I'm not beautiful because I got one eye. But here's the fact. I'm still beautiful. That one eye doesn't make or break me. I'm still alive. I still have a voice. I still can utilize the rest of my body. So, what are you going to choose? Shift your perspective. All right? So, I'm sending you so much love. You got this. Namaste.